So some of you might have noticed that my YouTube has been pretty dead the last couple months. I actually haven't uploaded or worked on videos in a long friggin' time. Been down here grinding on this car. So it's Friday, the 28th of September. And good news and bad news. I'm just gonna rip off the Band-Aid right away and tell you the bad news. For SEMA 2018, I was building Tinmama here. Well, we ran into a bunch of problems with wheel fitment and a bunch of shoddy metal work that was underneath some of the mud that we had done or I should say Dad had done 10 years ago, and then I threw some mud over, not knowing what I was doing about 6, 7, 8 years ago. And long story short, it was taking way too much time to do it right, and I decided to pull the plug on SEMA 2018. So that was a bit of a bummer. I had been working down here 16 hours a day for about 3 months, and probably about 10 hours a day before that. Anyways, I had it almost ready for body and paint, and I had all the paint supplies. I ordered a shit ton of stuff from Summit Racing. They have a nice line of paint, actually, which is it was kind of weird. It threw me off. I actually ended up mixing my own color. I used a couple different colors. I'll show you the little paint sticks here. Now, on the right is a jade green. Doesn't look very green, but it is a very dark green. And then here's a key lime, which is like a neon green type. Now, I ended up mixing these to a custom ratio, and the paint color is going to be pretty bitchin'. I'll put up a picture of a couple samples here. And all of the supplies, everything that I'm using on this car, from sandpaper, filler, everything, is going to be from Summit Racing. Even the masking tape and masking paper, they have their own line of stuff, and it's actually pretty good. But with the timeline and needing to do interior yet, I didn't want the paint job to be rushed, in a 1 or 2 week job. I'd rather have it sit so all the thinners and everything can evaporate out of the fillers and all that, and make sure there's no long-term waviness. Because a lot of these SEMA cars, they'll just finish them up just for the show, and then a year down the road or 2 years down the road, they'll look like shit. The same thing goes with the overhauling cars. They rush them through there. They look great at first. They look great on TV. See them in person a year or two later, and they are wavier than hell. So I wanted to avoid that. We're going to have this car for 30 to 40 years, and it was just coming down too much, so I just decided, well, I'm going to take my time, do it right for next year, get Mom the best car she can possibly have. But here's the good news. The good news, Wild Torquey was actually nominated for a second chance opportunity for the SEMA Young Gun program. So I'm going to put a link down in the description, and there's voting up until Monday, which is 3 days from now. You can vote every day, once a day, through Facebook. So if you guys could all go vote, I would really appreciate it. When one door closes, maybe another one opens. I'm going to miss SEMA with this car, but maybe I can bring Wild Torquey again. Get some more rat rod love out there at SEMA. There's not very many rat rods, so if you guys could go vote for me, that would be sweetly appreciated. I'll put a link again in the description below. I'll also leave a link in the comments, and you can also find the link on my Facebook or anywhere else that has Tinman Kustoms. I've been pushing it pretty hard. I really want to get back there. It's a huge opportunity. Get to meet some big name people, and they also pay for my trip, which is freaking nice, because I haven't worked for 9 months now. I've made zero money pretty much this year. So, yeah. All thanks to this motherfucker. Woo! So, I'm hoping to bring some videos to you guys in the next week or two. That's what I'm hoping for. Don't hold me to it. But I'm going to start back up on the Tinmama build videos now that I actually have some of the physical work done and have some video footage for you guys. So, again, please go vote. I would really appreciate it. And again, you can vote 1 time a day through Monday. Woo! Crocs and socks. Woo! Ciao, ciao for now.